watch me change this tiny LED light lamp that we had in the backyard here and exchange it for this amazing floodlight. Honestly, overall, I was very impressed. Once I installed it and turned the power on, I was very impressed in the power that this thing had. And like I said, this is a tiny little LED light that probably wouldn't even light up my closet. So let's go ahead and change it for this one. First, what you do is definitely turn off the power to that light. I like to be more safe, especially with kids running around, so I cut power at the breaker box. Alright, let's quickly just take this light off, just unscrewing the light and also taking the wires off of the wall here. Alright, and I'm just left with this. This is just the base of the old light here, and I'm just gonna take it off to put the new one in. And this is the base of the new light, and right here it tells you which way is facing out, and just go ahead and put it that way. Pretty easy. And these are some screws that come with the new light, and the biggest of them all, you'll be able to see them. That one is the one that's gonna hold the light in place. Alright, and since I don't have anybody to hold the light up for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and use that same screw to hold the light while I connect the wires together. Alright, and the angle is not gonna let you see what I'm doing here with the wires, but just remember this: black with black, white with white, and the green goes to the ground, and the ground is the screw. There's a green screw on there unless you have a green wire coming out of your wall or copper wire coming out of your wall that you can strictly use just for the ground. In my case, I didn't have a copper wire or anything like that, so I'm using the green screw that's on the base of this light. Alright, now I'm just gonna go ahead and unscrew this just so I could reach that green screw that I talked about. And you can see here I'm just getting that green wire around that screw. And when you get that wire, make sure that you leaning it towards the right, because that's the way that you're going to be tightening the screw. So you want it the way that you're tightening the screw to be the way that you're putting the wire on there. Alright, and I was able to get all the wires situated. I did have a hole where I could kind of just tuck in the wires safely, and then everything just came out perfect. And this screw right here is the one where you could adjust where you want this to be positioned, like the main light. But each one of them can move independently, but the main one, that's where you go ahead and adjust it. Initially, we were thinking about putting it sideways like this because of this wall right here. I didn't want any light to be lost, but this light was way too bright, and I was fearing that it was gonna bother the neighbors. So I ended up just putting it normal, how it normally goes. But this is how it looks sideways, and it's bright and everything. But like I said, I went ahead and changed it back to how it looks on the pictures. Either way that you prefer, you could go ahead and put that. But look how bright this is. This is insanely bright. I really recommend this light, and overall it was a really easy install.